The story of the Nepean River. After my visit to the Nepean River, which flows through several suburbs west of Sydney, I'd like to share some brief but powerful historical facts about this remarkable waterway. The Nepean River is one of the most historically significant rivers in New South Wales, playing a vital role in both Indigenous culture and the early development of colonial Australia. Indigenous heritage. Long before European settlement, the river was home to Aboriginal communities, particularly the Darug people. They depended on the river for food, water, transport, and cultural practices. To this day, the river remains deeply connected to their spiritual and cultural identity. European exploration. In the 1790s, British colonists began exploring westward from Sydney in search of fertile land. The Nepean River became a key landmark during this early expansion. Naming of the river. The river was named by Governor Arthur Phillip in honor of Evan Nepean, a British official. Early agriculture and settlement. The fertile lands surrounding the river supported early farming communities in areas such as Penrith and Richmond. These floodplains played a crucial role in sustaining the young colony. Flooding history. The Nepean River has a long history of severe flooding. While these floods enrich the soil, they also pose serious risks to settlers and influence where communities could safely develop. Transport and development. Before modern infrastructure, the river served as an important route for transport and trade. Over time, it also became essential for water supply and recreational activities. Modern importance. Today, the Nepean River forms part of the Hawkesbury-Nepean River system, providing water resources for millions of people. It is also a popular destination for boating, fishing, and tourism. Now make my way to the Sydney Opera House. Of the Sydney Opera House. After my visit to the Sydney Opera House, I invite you to see and listen to the remarkable history behind this world-famous landmark. Set against the sparkling waters of Sydney Harbour, the Sydney Opera House is far more than just a building. It stands as one of the most recognizable symbols of modern Australia and one of the greatest architectural stories ever told. A vision begins, 1940s to 1950s. The idea for a grand performing arts centre was first championed by renowned conductor Eugene Goossens, who believed Sydney deserved a world-class venue for music and theatre. At the time, performances were held in town halls hardly suitable for grand opera or large-scale productions. In 1956, the New South Wales government launched an international design competition. More than 230 architects from around the world submitted their concepts. Then, everything changed. The winning design, 1957. A young Danish architect, Jorn Utzon, submitted a bold and revolutionary
The Sydney Opera
design
House, a masterpiece of modern design,
white shells
explore its
rising
innovative
like
interior
sails over the
engineering.
harbor. Initially, his concept was nearly rejected. However, one judge, Eero Saarinen, recognized its brilliance and ensured it was selected. That single decision would go on to shape architectural history. Construction drama, 1959 to 1973. Construction began in 1959, but the journey was anything but smooth. The design was so innovative that entirely new engineering and construction techniques had to be developed. Costs escalated dramatically from an estimated $7 million to over $100 million. Political tensions intensified throughout the project. In 1966, amid growing conflict, Utzon resigned and left Australia, never seeing his masterpiece completed. Despite these challenges, the building was finally completed in 1973.
The Sydney Opera
Grand
House, a
opening,
masterpiece of modern design,
1973.
explore its
On
innovative
October 20th,
interior engineering.
1973, the Sydney Opera House was officially opened by Queen Elizabeth II, marking a proud and historic moment for Australia. What began as a controversial and troubled project had become a national treasure. Global recognition. In 2007, the Sydney Opera House was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, one of the youngest buildings ever to receive this prestigious recognition. Today it hosts more than 1,500 performances each year, showcasing opera, ballet, concerts, and theater from around the world. A living icon. Beyond its architectural beauty, the Sydney Opera House represents creativity, resilience, and bold vision. It stands as a reminder that truly great ideas often come with equally great challenges. Perhaps the most poetic chapter of this story came years later. After leaving in frustration, Jorn Utzon was finally honored for his work. In 2003, he received architecture's highest accolade, the Pritzker Prize, and later collaborated on redesigning parts of the building, restoring his connection to the masterpiece he had begun. Closing narration for your video. From controversy to global icon, the Sydney Opera House stands not just as a building, but as proof that daring to be different can change the world forever. Today, the Sydney Opera House stands proudly as one of the wonders of the modern world, an architectural masterpiece that captures the imagination of millions. More than just a building, it is a global symbol of creativity, culture, and human achievement. Every year, people from all corners of the world travel to experience its beauty, whether to enjoy world-class performances, take in the breathtaking views of Sydney Harbour, or simply stand in awe of its iconic design. For Australians, it is a place of pride and celebration, a destination where unforgettable memories are made, stories are shared, and culture comes alive. From sunrise to sunset, the Opera House is not just a tourist attraction. It is a living, vibrant hub where art, music, and people come together to create moments that last a lifetime.